What's up, y'all? Just light my shit. But what is the deal? Bitch. What is going on? I just want to know what the hell is going on with these celebrities. It's just been, bitch, I'm giving y'all Cleo a real nice bitch. Also, bitch, it's hot as fuck. I was gonna turn my air on, but I got one of them old school shits and it just make a lot of noise. So I'm like, it's gonna have to wait until after I do this video. So bear with me, bitch. Yes, I'm glowing. Yes, it's sweat. Mind your fucking business. Anyway. Bitch. Don't pay no mind to this mess behind me. I'm eating my shitty food. Mind your fucking business. Speaking of minding business, let's talk about these fucking celebrity scandals. And I'm not trying to make light of any of this shit. I'm not. It may seem that way because I have a fucked up sense of humor. But I don't take none of this lightly. I don't. Because it's serious business or else I wouldn't be talking about it. Because at the end of the day, I don't give two shits about what celebrities are doing. I don't care what they're doing at all. But I will definitely have something to say when I feel like something is off or something is wrong with how they're maneuvering, what's happening to them. And over the past few weeks, you've just seen, what was it? Y'all probably keep up with the shit more than I do. So if I don't remember everything that's happened, whatever, but just from what I remember, Meg Thee Stallion got shot. One of Ricky Smiley's daughters got shot. Naya Rivera is dead. Lord only knows what happened with that. And it just seems like at a time where it just seems like to me black women are like under super attack. And you can feel it. You can feel it, and it's not now. Like this shit has been happening for a while. But like we always do, we overlook shit when certain celebrities do it or when certain celebrities co-sign it. We believe too much in celebrity. We believe them to be an expert on things that they don't know anything about. We believe them to be good people when they might be horrible fucking people. So that's why it's important to not, it's one thing to appreciate somebody's art, but for me, that's about as far as it goes. And when when artists have a certain platform and you start to see the harmful speech and the harmful rhetoric, it's just like, you too? I don't think people realize how important celebrity is to all of the systemic issues that we face globally, not just in this country, but wherever there is a mainstream presence, wherever there is the mainstream media, wherever there is celebrity. There's always going to be this this push of so-called celebrities to get you to buy into things, to get you that they're, it's just as much a part of, the tactics of this country as the military, as any other tactic, money, anything else used in this country against certain marginalized groups of people is probably, celebrity is probably the most potent tactic used. Because like I said, you see people in front of the cameras and you see them living a certain lifestyle that you figure you don't have, and you have these celebrities and even pastors, because over the years, pastors started to rise through the ranks and become famous. Like they sort of became their own kind of brand of celebrity. These Christian pastors, a lot of them have a celebrity lifestyle. A lot of them have huge homes they don't need, huge cars and shit and tailor-made clothes. Like, you need all of this to spread the gospel. But there's always an agenda that these people have, which is why you have to be careful when you want to be a celebrity. At this point right now, if you are still trying to break into mainstream Hollywood, you're a fucking fool. You're a fucking idiot if you're still trying to get into that industry. Don't trust anybody under contract. Don't trust anybody under agreement. Because once people sign, these contracts, they're not their own person anymore. You can't just say and do what you want. You have to go along with the people, whoever you signed the contract with. So you look at something like with Nick Cannon, it's like, did anybody really take that nigga seriously? Really? When I only watched it, like I've seen a couple of his other master classes, but it's like, for one, I've never been here for Nick Cannon. I never, as far as his comedy, his acting, he was never talented to me. Like, I get behind the scenes, like he's producing and stuff like that, and okay. But there's never been any art that he put out that I felt like was digestible or worthy of my time and attention. To me, the nigga always seemed like a clown. He just always did. And I'm not the only person that feels that way. I'm not just trying to talk shit on him. But it's like, when you have on somebody like Professor Griff that has been through the fire, what then are you going to say that, like, it's common sense, like who didn't think that there wasn't going to be backlash against Nick Cannon for him saying the shit that he said, which was nothing but the truth. And then he's going to sit back and act like he's mad because people aren't supporting him. People don't have his back. Who's back? Here, as a black woman, it's a lot of these men start coming out and acting crazy and being weird and shit like that. That's on y'all. That's on y'all. He ain't never had a black. It's the same. Like, of course he was gonna bend over and take it from the fucking white man. How these men feel about their women, it's how they feel about themselves. Don't let these niggas fool you and get you hyped up and piped up that women ain't shit and all this other kind of stuff. They speak what they feel about themselves. Because these niggas ain't man enough to dig deep and to face themselves and to face their own reflection, to face the shit that they've done in their life, they can't do that. They can't possibly do that. So they're gonna always make an excuse or an out or an angle when it comes to the horrible shit that we go through. Nick Cannon was the main one. I want to date them all. The white man, he always kept the white woman from us, and now I'm successful. I want them all. Okay, well, you have what you want, sir. Now you have what you want. Enjoy. You fucking coon. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy all the white women you can get your hands on, sir. I hope you do. Because that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. So, again, I have no sympathy for Nick Cannon. I have no sympathy for whatever he loses out on, which I personally don't believe he's losing out on anything. Anybody with that level of a platform is just looking to stir controversy, is just looking to stir the pot. And there's money in stirring the pot. Because you got to remember, nobody is giving a fuck about how you feel. Nobody gives a fuck about how you think. People give a fuck about clicks and traffic. And if people saying shitty things is going to get you, it's going to get your traffic to their site, they're going to do it. They don't care how you feel. They don't care what we going through as a people. They don't care about the fact that we're all fucking traumatized and exhausted. They don't care about none of that. And this is what people need to understand. Stop getting in your feelings because that's what people want. People set up things purposely. People, they instigate. A lot of these celebrities instigate on purpose to get you to come where they are. And they want you in the comments talking shit. They want you in the comments cursing them out. That's what they want. They want the controversy. Don't give them those. Again, I say this all the time. Stop letting people take your energy from you. I don't understand. Like, what else do y'all need to see? This is, again, this is all games. These are all strategies. It's a money grab out here now. And people are desperate. Again, to me, what's going on in Hollywood is nothing but a new millennium Jim Crow. It's just a new way. These celebrities, these black celebrities are getting hosed down. They're getting the fucking dogs sicked on them. It's the equivalent of that shit. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? That's what's going on. They got the hoses out and the dogs out. And they letting niggas know, we don't want you here. And they never did. So it's like I have no sympathy and I have no remorse, especially for black people that have just been scratching and scraping and fighting and protesting just to be alongside of people that don't like you, that don't value you, that don't even see you as human, that don't even see you on their fucking level. What are you trying so hard for? Why can't you ever just be proud and stand in your own shit? This is, and then you got fucking Kanye out here. He's another one. I have no sympathy. I have no remorse for him either. Because at the end of the day, while Kanye may be way more talented than Nick Cannon, let's not front and fraud about the fact that that's still a lame ass nigga. Let's keep it real. I'm not, again, I don't know Kanye West personally, but the energy I get and the way I've seen him move and just, yeah, come on. If it wasn't for his talent, who would be checking for Kanye? He would be another Nick Cannon, doing what he had to do in the industry behind the scenes to get to where he has to go, because that's what lame niggas do. You wouldn't hear from him. If it wasn't for his talent, his natural talent, and him being from Chicago and the black women that gave him the energy and the fuel for him to get to where he is, you wouldn't know who Kanye West is. You wouldn't even be interested in knowing. So another one, how you feel about your woman is how you feel about yourself. And you can come from a strong black woman and still, men will still be out here insecure and inadequate. And that's something for them to deal with. We can't impart that to them. They have to find it in life for themselves, if they fucking want it. And a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. For what? Most niggas don't even think that way. For most men, it's just a money grab. How can I get money? Most men have not been programmed to think any differently, or to think on higher levels, or to think about, to be community minded, or legacy minded, or lineage minded. So no matter what you think Kanye's background is, his insecurities and his inadequacies are still his. And if y'all really, him saying he's trying to run for president, if that don't really show y'all how fake this bullshit is, I don't know what else y'all need to see. At this point, I don't know what else y'all need to see. Really? How many other celebrities are going to run for president and win before y'all realize the shit is fake? Hey, go vote. Go vote. No, you want to make change, you gotta vote. So that's the problem, right? Again, it always gets turned back to us. First, we was denied the right. then we fought for the right, got it. And then again, like whatever steps we take forward, there's gonna always be forces to come against us to knock us 10 steps back. But yet we still sit around and tell, well, if you would just do this, and you would just do it the right way, and you just do, and you need a business and stop hustling, and you, there is no right fucking way. What again, y'all always on fantasy fucking island. There is no right way. And niggas be under contract, really be out here trying to make people think that there's something wrong with what they doing and you ain't doing it right. You got to do it this way. Make sure you get it all on paper. Do this, do that. And you turn around, these same niggas that's been telling you your life ain't right and you ain't doing it right and you got to go through proper channels and you got to do things the right way, only for them to turn around and then you figure out their shit ain't even theirs. You turn around and you find out Nick Cannon don't even own the fucking show he created. Now that's a man that's, again, he ain't talented, but I give him credit for being business savvy and smart. That is an intelligent man. He might be whack as fuck, but he's smart. You mean to tell me he didn't know? You mean to tell me he didn't look through all his paperwork and he didn't dot his I's and cross his fucking T's? Come on, y'all. Come on, stop being so fucking gullible. Stop being so blind. It don't matter what you do. When you black, if people decide to come for you, that's what the fuck they gonna do. You don't own your shit. They own it. And I don't care how much you think you went through proper channels. I don't care how much you think you read through the contract and I had a lawyer read through this and I had this. Bitch, you still don't own your shit. No, because I did this and these people don't. All right. Okay. Fuck around and step out of line and see what you own. And instead of fighting for human rights, the right to own your intellectual property, the right to own the things that you come up with yourself, again, y'all still fight for it to be the way that it's been for people to take from you. Don't trust no celebrity that done signed a contract. Don't trust nobody under agreement, under contract with these celebrities that lead you astray every fucking time. There is no right way. There is no right way. And like I said, look at Nick Cannon, look at Kanye West. And they claiming, making y'all think they did everything the right way. And they had the whole, a lot of niggas, you got to get white people on it in order for it to be, okay. Y'all got all the white people on it. And now what do you have? Now what do you have? There is no right way. There's only your way. And too many people are not strong enough to figure out what their own way is. People are so desperate to have their childhood fantasies fulfilled that they don't want to look into what it is. And why is it that everybody else that has gone before me, it ends up in the same boat, not owning anything? It's not about what you do. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with the contracts you sign. It has nothing to do with the white hands that you shake. It has everything to do with the fact that you are black and they don't want you in their shit. So it's scary. It's scary. Because like I said this a while ago, get your spiritual debts together. Get your spiritual debts together. Like I said, this is another reason why you don't be so quick to dick ride people because they're experiencing a certain level of success. Sometimes it's best to fall back and let certain shit play out. And right now is not the time. There are certain people that are forward thinking and there are certain people that think they're forward thinking. When I was a little girl, my grandmother taught me that during a storm, you turn everything the fuck off and you sit quiet and you let the energies and the entities move. We are in a violent fucking storm right now. We're in a violent storm. Because that's what people want. That's what people believe. That's how it has to be. So instead of trying to money grab, and the sad part is I could say this all fucking day, but at the end of the day, people are desperate. People are still going to pimp themselves out for money. And it's like, again, it's going to take something above us to change the situation. We are not in a place mentally and emotionally to change these situations. But at this time, please do not try to race to become celebrity. Don't try to race to become famous. You don't know what's attached to that. And like I said, all these black women getting shot and women of color getting killed and shit like that. Again, you don't know what's going on. And to see this shit happening, and like I said, a lot of stuff has been coming out and coming out and coming out over the years. So with everything the way it is now, I honestly don't know what else people need to see. Until you can make sure that what you come up with is your own, don't hand it over to nobody else. And I know black people, I don't care. I know you went to school. I know you went to college. I know you think you know law. But what I'm telling you is that there are things above what you are taught. Especially about things that aren't yours. And you know nothing about. Stop thinking that because you went to school or you know this person or this person is your friend and you did it this way and you had somebody look it over. It does not matter. Once you sign someone else's agreement, and you don't know, again, you don't know what people know. You don't know what kind of trickery and mind control they might have had you under when you signed that shit. And at the time, it looked like it's saying something, and you done put your name on it, and then something happened, and they bring it back to you. Oh, you must have missed this clause right here. And you be fucked up like, what? I had 3 lawyers look at this shit. I'm just saying, the trickery is real. The trickery is real. Like I said, you look it over too, and you had everybody else look it over, and you had lawyers look it over, and you got it back, and you looked over it again, and they'll still fuck you. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what else y'all need to see. Stop believing these celebrities. They're pawns in a game. Stop believing what they say. And real recognize real. Like you can tell who's out here that has a little celebrity or a little fame behind their name that's out here really, about that life, really out here really helping people. And the sad part is the real ones don't get no shine. That, again, that's another way you want to know. The real ones don't get no shine. They fall into obscurity and they have a cult following. People have their goals and their dreams and shit like that. But if it's not connected to nothing real, if it ain't connected to reality, you about to be fucked up. You seriously about to be fucked up. Like I said, it's going to take something bigger than us. It's going to take something above us to change. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what's going on. That's the real game that's going on that most people are not going to speak about. At the end of the day, and you can do your research on these things. At the end of the day, the way technology and human rights movements have advanced over the years, because this ain't new. The way these things have advanced over the years, a lot of these corporations do not have the financial wherewithal to do what it takes to get up to speed with technology and human rights. So at this point, we're all worth more dead than alive to these corporations. Watch the movie Dark Waters, and you see how these companies don't give a fuck at all. Now, that Dark Waters is about what was that company's name? DuPont, and how they were poisoning people, and they had to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to people in restitution. Hundreds of millions. Because people was all kinds of sick. People was having birth defects, cancers, all kind of shit. And this company had to pay hundreds of millions. And that wasn't without a fight. So this is what's going on. You have a lot of companies, a lot of corporations have been treating their employees unfairly, not having technology up to speed, not honoring human rights. Again, all for money. And these companies don't have the money that it's going to take to bring themselves current technologically, psychologically. They don't have it. And it's going to break a lot of them. And that's what a lot of shit. That's why everything is fucking crazy right now. Like I said, it's bigger than what you see on the TV. What you see on the TV ain't even fucking real. All these elections and all this fucking bullshit, ain't none of it real. The people really fighting for you out here, you don't know who they are. But that's the deal. We are worth more dead now to these corporations than we are alive. And there was even a documentary about that where Walmart was taking life insurance out on their employees. And that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. If these companies don't have a problem poisoning you, you really think that with the advances in technology that they're just gonna walk away? No, it's real out here right now. It's real out here. What we are dealing with is chemical and psychological and economic warfare from these fucking corporations. Because like I said, they don't want to let go of their power. They don't want to let go of the wealth that they've accumulated to get up to speed with how they should be treating you. And they'd rather kill people off than help them. So again, be mindful of what you sign. Be mindful, like I said, in your pursuits of, because like I say, now to me is the time for being still, being introspective, channeling, doing your spiritual work, getting your mind right, healing from trauma, healing from stress. That to me is what this time is for. Everybody out here, like I said, trying to money grab. You don't know. Because you can't tell people that success isn't what they need to be aspiring for. Never mind what's going on the inside of people and us living through 500 years of fucking hell and horror. But y'all hoes out here trying to climb the ladder. What are you trying to get? What is the grind for? What are you grinding to get? Money? Like I said, you don't even know what that is. Which is why when you get it, you ain't got it no more. Take time understanding that. Take time out researching that. Take time out researching spirituality. Things that are real. Put your energy and your efforts into things that are real. And stop being so lulled to sleep by the things that celebrities do. And like I said, I appreciate somebody's art. I appreciate somebody's, artistry. But again, just because you make good art doesn't make you a good person. A lot of artists have really horrible demons that they have to fight through. They're not the people that you should be following. Like I said, be inspired by their art, but that's about it. Stop thinking that, nobody can say anything about them or any. No. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, it's real out here. And like I said, from what I'm seeing, from what's going on with a lot of these celebrities, it's real for them too. Like I said, it's going to take something above us. It's going to take cultures from other places that have it together that's going to have to come in and show us and get us together, because we're not going to do it on our own. Like I said, it's been hundreds of years of indoctrination of certain behaviors and certain thought patterns. So literally at this point, it's above us. But it's just crazy. And rest in peace to Naya Rivera. I said I don't even want to speculate, because I don't know. I just feel like that is kind of disrespectful. It's just really sad that, her son is without a mother. Whatever happened, however it happened, it's just very unfortunate. But like I said, I understand agreements. And the sad part is people get into the industry, and again, everything is spiritual. A lot of people think, are material minded, like you're materialistic. And you sign that contract thinking you're focusing on material things. That's still a spiritual contract that you signed, whether you know it or not. Just because it wasn't people in black robes and, no orgies was happening, just because it was a simple in somebody's office and you signed a contract, that's still a spiritual agreement. So whoever's on the other side of that contract, whoever drafted that contract, you are now binding yourself spiritually to that person. How do they feel about you? How do these people feel about your ethnic group? How do they feel about your identities? Y'all be playing yourselves. And again, I get it, because none of us were taught any better. But at what point, when do you peep the game? At what point do you peep the fucking game? Because like I said, it's been 500 years of us being in this country getting fucked over. We're always agreeing to our own death. We're always agreeing to our own suffering. For what? And shout out to Tiana Taylor for her video that already had the African theme, for Beyonce coming in. Now Beyonce's in here shitting on everybody, making everybody sit the fuck down and watch her shit, which I'm going to do as well. Bow down to the fucking queen. However, let's not get it twisted. Tiana Taylor didn't crack this shit a couple months ago. Let's not act like, other people didn't already break through with the fucking African theme for 2020. And I know Beyonce had Africans in her shit before, but what I'm saying is give Tiana Taylor her shine, give her her fucking due for cracking 2020 open with the African theme and the unity and love theme, and we got each other, and that's all we fucking need. Shout out to her for that. But that was what I had to say. Like I said, I just, a lot of people were talking about certain things over, the past couple of weeks. Like I said, I don't watch TV. I don't even have cable. I don't have cable. I have Apple TV, and I watch apps, certain apps that I have on there. But I don't watch TV. So like I said, I need for people to tell me, or I need to show up on my timeline when I'm scrolling, social media, or else I won't know. But these are certain things that were very much in the forefront for the past couple weeks, and it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate, especially that you see black women always catch the hell. But fuck Nick Cannon, fuck Kanye West, fuck them coon ass niggas, fuck them.